Happy Thursday. It's the Jam Nation podcast with Jonesy and Amanda.
Anthony Kalia swings by today. He's got a new single called Heaven, which is really great.
Yeah. What about the adulterous salad of Olivia Wilde?
Yes. Well, we deep dive into this. Olivia Wilde, this is when her husband, fiancé, Jason Sudeikis, knew that the relationship was over. She took her salad and the salad dressing around to Harry Styles' house.
And didn't Jason throw himself under the wheels of Olivia's car?
This is how confronted he was by her sharing her salad with Harry.
The tribal drums was beating. This is on a story about people babysitting plants and the strange things that they had to do whilst babysitting plants. Then you revealed years ago you were a producer on a film clip for Mondo Rock.
Yes.
And the song was called Modern Bop.
Yes.
And you were like, what were you, the producer?
I was a producer's assistant, and one of our tasks doing this film clip for Mondo Rock was to go to Paddington markets and find foreskin heads who would be happy to jump out of the boot of a car in a film clip.
Yeah. What's the going rate for doing that?
I think I gave them a pash each.
Well, someone paid.
Luckily, they turned up.
Also, TikTok Tucker, Colin Fassnidge said this particular burger was inedible.
Jonesy is the world's garbage guts. Can he take it on?
Enjoy our podcast.
Everybody online.
Right now, by the miracle of recording, we had so many requests for them to do it again.
Mistress Amanda.
Miss Keller. Amanda.
Doesn't work alone.
Wow, this is fantastic.
Her friend is in a back room making the tools of the trade.
I've heard them describe him as a drunken idiot.
Sorry, I've been drinking beer.
The legendary pirate Jonesy and Amanda the actress.
Hello, Wiggles. Congratulations, Mandy. We're on the radio right now.
Jonesy and Amanda, you're doing a great job.
You have no empathy for anyone but yourself, you giant tool.
Now's the time to hear good radio.
Sorry, a bit of a tongue twist there.
Jonesy and Amanda are here.
It's showtime, a-holes. We're on the air.
Well, hello there, Amanda. How are you today?
I'm well. Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
I'm not a conspiracy theorist,
Ooh.
but I keep getting sort of ads on my phone saying, hey, your new phone is ready. The new blah, 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 blah. And then at the same time, my phone's starting to not function as well. For example, my phone battery used to last all day. Now it doesn't. I have to switch it on and off occasionally because apps aren't opening and it's jamming.
Do you install your updates?
I don't know. When it says, do you want to install?
What do you say?
Sometimes yes, but mostly no. Is that why?
That's your problem. You got to do the updates.
But I don't like the updates. It shifts my calendars around and all that stuff.
You become a slave to it. Yes, I agree, but you got to do. If you don't do the updates,
this is what happens.
yeah. Well, I can't speak for the battery, but I know that the phone gets slower.
Okay. Well, maybe I should need to do some
This is
updates.
an iPhone. I don't know about Android.
Well, I've got an iPhone. So, okay, so when I'm asked to do updates, but because we get up so early, often I'm scared that the updates won't be done in the morning and my alarms won't work and stuff. Am I being stupid to say that?
No, the alarm will work and everything like that. You go to bed and you do the update at night.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you go to bed.
Yeah, but because we
Only
got
takes
so
about
early.
20 minutes for the update.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this could be done.
Because sometimes my phone will say to me, so-and-so, such and such will be done at 3 a.m. I think, well, that's no use to me because my alarm goes off at 4.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Maybe it's not a phone at all. Maybe someone's sending me crazy notes.
Yeah.
That's the only obvious explanation.
Maybe your phone is just a head of lettuce.
Maybe it is. Have you seen they've got a whole thing in England at the moment with the new Prime Minister, Liz Truss? Will she outlast a head of lettuce? And they've got a camera on a head of lettuce. And they're going to see whether her Prime Ministership lasts as long as the head of lettuce.
Well, people want Boris back.
That's how bad Liz Truss is.
Poor old Liz. She's been in the job for 40 days.
Yeah. Someone said her most triumphant moment was when she accepted the job and then walked back to her seat. Because after that, it's all been hell.
Even King Charles just said, oh, what a shame when he met her.
Yeah. Oh, what a shame. I think he probably said, how about you don't pop anything in the diary for next week?
That'd be
no
terrible.
need.
All your life, all you want to do is be the Prime Minister of your country. And then you get to be there.
But she implemented a couple of strange tax things that have annoyed people. So it's not like she's just been benign. She's actively irritated people.
She hit the ground running.
Yeah. Wielding an axe.
And sometimes it's better just to ease your way in.
Yes, and offer everyone biscuits and hope they like you for a while.
Get in there, get a little triangle thing made with your name on it for your desk.
Yeah.
You know, and
I don't think they'll get around to that for Liz.
No, because she hit the aforementioned hit the ground running.
Yeah.
There's your problem right there. That's what you got to do. Action-packed show today. We've got Anthony Collier joining us.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I like catching up with Anthony. He's got a new album.
And we've got the Magnificent Seven.
That's happening.
Should we give you question number one?
Well, we can't go anywhere without it.
IMAX Cinema is famous for its very large what? No, it's always showing off and telling everyone, isn't it?
I know.
IMAX Cinema, my big whatever.
Yeah.
What is it?
Got a bit of envy, I think.
Podcast.
We have the Magnificent Seven for you. In that, there are 7 questions. Can you go all the way and answer all 7 questions correctly? If you do that, Amanda will say.
Do you think Liz Truss will last longer than a head of lettuce?
But it's about getting question 7 right. Nick is in Canley Vale. Hello, Nick.
Hey, guys.
Hello, Nick. Question 1. IMAX Cinema is famous for its very large what?
Screen.
Screen.
Big screen. Who does actress Olivia Wilde share 2 children with?
She's having a new relationship with Harry Styles, but who does she have children with? A fellow actor?
Oh, jeez.
It's been in the news a lot lately. He won a whole lot of gold. What are the awards? The Emmys. He won a stack of Emmys recently.
Yeah, he plays a character called Ted Lasso.
Yeah.
No, we can lead you to water, but we can't make you think, I'm
What
afraid.
about Michelle's with us?
Hello, Michelle's with us. How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Very well. Do you know who Olivia Wilde has 2 kids with?
Is this question 2?
Yes.
Jason Sudeikis.
Yeah. Or
Jason Sudeikis.
Sudeikis, yeah, that's him.
Well, we've got to talk about that salad thing.
Well, we'll talk about that later in the
we
show.
were discussing this, had a robust chat about this morning,
Yeah.
about the adulterous salad that Olivia took away from Jason.
Does it involve the lettuce that's going up against Liz Truss?
Could be Liz Truss. Let's play Siri Song Sings, Michelle.
What song is Siri singing?
Coming out of my cage. And I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down. Because I want it all. It started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss.
Oh, Siri.
Siri.
Take your story
It's never only a
walking,
kiss.
Siri.
So what do you think? What's the song?
Oh, can I hear it again?
Oh, it's okay.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Coming out of my cage. And I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down. Because I want it all. It started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss.
Any ideas there, Michelle?
I've absolutely no idea. I'm trying to sing it, but no,
feeling you
sorry.
could.
It's a great song.
It is a great song, and that is question number 3.
Jam Nation.
The Magnificent Seven. We're at question 3.
It is Siri Sings. We're trying to figure out what this song is.
Coming out of my cage. And I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down. Because I want it all. It started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss.
Ron's in Helensburgh. Hello, Ron.
Hi, how you going?
Do you know the song, Ron?
Is it Mr. Brightside?
Yes, it is. They do a better version.
Great. I'll ask this question, and Ron, you can field this as well. Is this all in his mind, or is it his ex-girlfriend?
Well, see, when you said before about Siri saying it was only a kiss, I get the impression he's looking at his girlfriend saying that.
I always thought it's all in his mind. He's pursuing this girl, and he's thinking, oh, now he's touching his chest, and he's taking, but it's just in my head, and or is it actually his?
I don't know. It takes me right back to uni parties where you've got a crush on someone and you're watching them crack onto someone else.
Yep.
That's how I feel about it.
What do you think, Ron?
I think it's the same as Amanda.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's gospel.
Ron, then you win today. Question
you
number
do.
4. Which of these celebrities doesn't have a show based on their own lives? A. Chris Rock. B. Tom Hanks. C. Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Tom Hanks?
Yeah.
Chris Rock has got Everyone Hates Chris, especially one person in particular.
Yep.
And Dwayne The Rock Johnson has got Young Rock, that show.
Have you watched that?
No.
So it's just a little. Only The Rock could do it. Anyone else, you just go, oh, you wanker. But only The Rock could do it. Initially declared a ground pigeon by scientists, what extinct flightless bird was widespread on the island of Mauritius?
Oh, I didn't know this.
Do we get a clue?
Well, someone might say it's as dead as a...
Dead as a...
You see it in old drawings. It was called a ground pigeon and it's now extinct.
Internet provider.
Dead as a... Sorry, Ron.
Cheryl's in Penrith.
Hi, Cheryl.
Hi, how are you?
Very well. It used to be called a ground pigeon initially. It's an extinct flightless bird. It used to be on the island of Mauritius. A dodo.
If you send a message from an iPhone to a Samsung, what colour will the text bubble be?
Oh, is that why it changes colour? I didn't even know.
Yeah, so iPhone to iPhone, it's blue.
Oh, is that the question?
Yeah, that's the question, Cheryl. What did you think it was?
Oh, right. Black.
No. You wouldn't be able to read it.
Cheryl, do you have a phone, Cheryl?
Yes, I do.
What sort of phone is it?
An Android.
Right, so what... Oh, okay.
I think Cheryl panicked.
You panicked, Cheryl. It's okay. It's okay.
It'd be hard to read the message.
I think
if it
maybe
was
the
black.
chatty nature of how we ask these questions.
All right, let's go to Ali in Penrith. Hi, Ali.
Hey, Amanda. Hey, Jonesy.
Ali.
If you send a message from an iPhone to a Samsung, what colour will the text bubble be?
Green.
It's green.
Which iconic chocolate brand is releasing a limited edition golden bar to celebrate the Christmas season?
Ooh.
Ooh.
I don't eat chocolate anymore.
What do you mean anymore?
Well, not since this morning.
This is a very famous chocolate bar that, you know, if you go into a hotel and you take it out of the mini bar, you pretty much have to mortgage your house.
I was going to say Lindt chocolate bar.
No, not Lindt. Ali. Dan's in Northmead.
Hi, Dan.
Hello, how are you?
Very well. They've done an interesting job with their branding, this particular chocolate. You can get your name on the side of some of these. They come in sort of a box, a long triangular box. Do you know?
Is it a Toblerone?
It sure is. Aren't they great? Congratulations to you, Dan. You've got all the prizes of the Jam Pack. I mean, a $100 Make-Out Meals voucher. Make-Out Meals delivers meal kits from Australia's favourite restaurants and is now available in Sydney. A $200 Contour Clinics voucher. They are the go-to clinic to rejuvenate and refresh your face with their gold standard skincare technologies. How's your skin, Dan?
Oh, well, I think my girlfriend will love that one.
And Jonesy and Amanda Coach choose for you to colour in some standard pencils. Anything else you'd like to add?
No, thank you very much. I was very lucky to be question 7.
Good on you, Dan.
I think you had a bit of skill there, though, Dan.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation
Podcast.
Good morning. Do you mean to wish me a good morning, or do you mean that it is a good morning whether I want it or not?
All of them at once, I suppose.
What about this from the Jalmanac, our big book of musical facts? On this day in 1986, John Farnham released Whispering Jack, marking his comeback in Australia.
What year?
That's 1986.
Wow.
I remember it so well.
Yeah.
Because he was about to go back to finishing his plumbing apprenticeship.
No, really?
He started off as a plumber. He was discovered all those years ago by a guy by the name of Daryl Samble, who said...
Discovered as a plumber?
It was a singer. He said, get your hand out of that S-bend, John. You've got
You've got a good set of pipes yourself.
But by 1986, it was looking grim for Farnsey. He was thinking, I can't, that's it. I can't go any further. And then it was Glenn Wheatley, his manager, said, come on, mate, this album will be huge.
Let's do a ball terror.
And Glenn Wheatley mortgaged his house to fund that album. Isn't that, like...
That's why they had such a big bond.
Would our managers do that for us?
I wouldn't do it for you. Why would they?
Right. So you just sell me up the river.
Absolutely. And you're a terrible plumber as well.
My hand would be straight down the S-pipe.
Stop you biting your nails.
As John convalesces, by the way, let's play this for him. If you would like to send a message to John Farnham, you can too. By the way, we love you, john.com.au.
Jam Nation.
I've got a question for you.
Yes.
Are recipes the latest battleground in cheating? How would you feel if Helen made someone else, if your relationship was rocky and Helen made someone else her specialty? What's her specialty?
Well, as you know, I do all the cooking at home. It started a long time ago when she was pregnant with our eldest son, and morning sickness would kick in the afternoon. So I'd be sitting there as a young married man with my knife and fork on the table, ready for my dinner, and she'd be chucking up in the sink. And I thought, well, I'm going to have to...
I'm going to have to open those 2-minute noodles myself.
And that's how it started. Then I just ended up... I like cooking. I do it every night. Last night she made beef cheek pies for some reason.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah, but there was a bit where I had to say, okay, what you need to do is do that and put an egg wash on that and that sort of stuff. And she told me to F off a few times. But, in the end,
so you'd be quite happy for her to give that to somebody else?
If she took her foods to someone else, I don't think I'd be too devastated by it.
Well, the reason I bring this up, and we touched on it earlier, is actress Olivia Wilde was engaged to and has 2 children with Jason Sudeikis, who has won a stack of Emmy Awards recently.
For Ted Lasso. He's so good in that show.
Yes. Well, they've been a couple for a number of years, as I said, 2 children. She started to direct a film with Harry Styles, and no guy wants his wife to run off with Harry Styles.
No, because he dresses like a fruit.
No, but meaning he's also, I'm not saying, my point is that he's a pop icon. All the girls in the world are in love with him, and suddenly your wife's in love with him too.
Yeah.
Not that he dresses like a fruit.
Well, he does.
Well, you're just going to have to deal with that. But
yeah, but if you're like a guy around the house, and then she runs off with this effete sort of guy that everyone likes, you're thinking, well, hang on a minute.
Well, would you rather that or run off with Vin Diesel?
Well, I'd rather if she ran off with Vin Diesel.
Would you?
Yeah.
Interesting. Your masculinity is an interesting thing.
No, just like you think, fair enough. Jason Statham, Vin Diesel, I know they're all
really?
guys,
we wouldn't think fair enough Harry Styles?
I think...
Really? You wouldn't think fair enough?
Well, because I think you'd feel like, well, what's happened here? Am I not sensitive enough for you?
And maybe that's what you need to think about, Brendan.
Maybe that's what it is.
Well, we now have Saladgate. Let me explain to you what Saladgate is. A woman who claims she was a part-time nanny for the children has been speaking to Daily Mail. And both Olivia and Jason have said she doesn't know what she's talking about. But she has relayed an event that happened in their home. She said one move in particular sparked Sudeikis to fly into a rage and realise that his relationship was finally over. It's when Olivia Wilde made a salad with her special salad dressing and left the house. Apparently, she walked out of the family home, this is towards the end of 2020, to take the salad to singer Harry Styles. This is a quote that said, apparently, Jason Sudeikis told the nanny, she made this salad and she made her special dressing and she's leaving with her salad to have dinner with Harry. And then he flung himself under the car to stop her going.
The car?
Yep, under the car. Stop at the wheels to stop her taking this salad and salad dressing.
Because that was a sign.
It was a sign. Love is a doing word. This is how women show love and affection. And guys do too. Love's a doing word, but this is a classic female thing. I'll make my special recipe and I'll take it in. I've got the recipe here. Do you want to hear what it is?
Yeah, what's in there?
It sounds really good. I thought I might make it on the weekend. 4 cups of rocket, 3 oranges, segmented, half a bulb of fennel. You get some walnuts, goat's cheese. The dressing is zest of an orange, quarter of a cup of orange juice, quarter of a cup of red wine vinegar, 3 tablespoons of olive oil, some marmalade, that's interesting, and some miso paste, seeded mustard, oil from the goat's cheese, and some salt and pepper. That does sound delicious. Harry Styles was lucky that night to get that.
Yeah,
but
that wouldn't happen if it was Vin Diesel. He's not getting a salad.
He'll get the meat and potatoes.
Gets meat
Brendan,
and potatoes.
You don't see the power of a salad. I've always enjoyed the power of a salad. Salad is an important thing. Look, look what it did. It made a man throw himself under a car. You're going to have to get used to the fact that men like Harry Styles, women like men like Harry Styles, and that men might like a salad. You've got to come into the new world.
I'm not some caveman. I appreciate a salad, but really, your masculinity isn't threatened if your wife goes off to see her new lover with a salad, even though you know what they're doing.
But this isn't
but
about
you think,
this isn't about
he dresses in my grandma's clothes and he's eating a salad. It's not so bad.
Is that what you would think?
Yeah, I think I think that's okay.
Interesting. If your partner leaves you for someone else, or this is the end of your relationship, I don't think it's masculine. Maybe it is. It's interesting. Maybe it is masculinity that comes into play, but it's hurt and it's betrayal, and it doesn't have to be about, is he a stronger man than I am? Maybe, like Jason, he has to think, what does she see in him that I'm not? It's not about masculinity.
Yeah, well, Jason Sudeikis isn't a manly man. When you look at him, he's kind of, in Ted Lasso, he's kind of sensitive. Horrible Bosses, he's a bit of a goofball.
So it's not always about masculinity. So if your wife was to take her cooking skills elsewhere, you wouldn't throw yourself under the wheels of the car?
If she took
If she was heading off to have dinner with Liberace.
with a jar of chicken tonight,
you'd be okay with that?
I'd be wearing the Dolmio grin.
I'm not threatened in any way.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
So lots of people got pets during lockdown and we indulged our pets. And then when we all went back to work, everyone went, well, what happens with my pets now?
Yeah.
Well, it appears that plants are the new pets. People are indulging their pets and are getting plant sitters when they go away. Have you got indoor plants?
No. We got fake indoor plants. There's one that I thought was so real I'd water it.
Really?
And my wife said that's not even a real plant.
Oh.
But it looks real.
Okay. I don't think urinating on it counts, really. But they're saying that plant parents are even calling these people...
Is that what you think of me?
They're even calling these people plant parents, are taking extreme measures to ensure that their loved ones, the plants, are looked after. There's a plant sitter, his name's Jack Greenwood, what are the chances, who said he gets some unusual requests from devoted plant parents while he's looking after the plants. I had one client, he said, who wanted me to write positive affirmations and put them in the base of the pot every day.
Right.
Others asked me to talk and sing to them or to play the music, so that's what I do. He said for a lot of people, their plants are their pets. We were always told for a lot of people that pets are the children, and now the plants are the pets. What comes next? So they've got names. A lot of people name their pets, and they're emotionally invested in their pets.
Wow, it's like Day of the Triffids. The plants will take over. Remember that?
I don't think they go to
Do you
take
remember Day
over.
of the Triffids?
I do.
Does anyone do that anymore? Watch it? Or, the plants. They took over the world.
They were evil plants.
They were evil plants.
Well, apparently half of all Australians name their plants. 1 in 5 organise a plant sitter when they're on holidays. It's hard enough.
Well, we've got Joshua.
Who's he?
Joshua the tree.
Yeah.
And Robert the plant.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that as far as you've gone?
Joshua the tree we've had. It's what's that one called? A ficus. You don't want to put it near drain pipes or anything because they grow they grow like a ball, but it's been in a pot. We've had that since 1996.
That's nice.
It's moved around the country with us.
Yeah. Well, I did a thing on the living room recently with Barry looking at the backyard, and I said, I don't have anything special in my backyard. And then when I actually looked at it, I really do. A friend of mine gave me a plant when my mum died called Bad Hair Day. And every year, around the time that Mum died, which was October, it starts to flower. And we've taken cuttings from it, and it's all over the garden. And we had friends who lost a daughter years ago before we knew her, but they have a special garden at their home for her, and they've given us a cutting of that. So we've got that in our garden. We also have a plant that a friend gave us when Liam was born. And I remember it nearly died right at the beginning. I thought, what a terrible omen.
That's a lot of pressure.
What a terrible
if someone
omen.
gives you a plant for your kid. And that's why we got jacaranda trees all around Sydney, because there was a nurse at a hospital and she used to hand out when you had a baby, she'd give you a jacaranda tree.
That's lovely.
No, they're a pain in the neck, those things.
Beautiful. Only you would complain about the beauty of a
Drop
jacaranda.
the leaves everywhere.
Oh, Brendan, a jacaranda is a beautiful thing. It is interesting, though, if you're seeing your plant as your pet, because a pet has a short enough life cycle to the kids, going to cry over a goldfish or a cat that might... But if you've got a plant, I've killed them in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
If you name it, then it's dead. What happens then?
When I was at art school, I had a plant.
Did you?
Yeah. Dad made me get rid of it
Did
and call the cops.
Of course. What was its name? 2 years in prison.
It's Pink Floyd.
Jam Nation.
There's a couple of questions that I have to ask you.
I don't answer questions.
Just answer the question, okay?
What's in it for me?
$10,000 reward.
Right here, right now, we have $10,000 up for grabs. All you have to do is answer 10 questions in 60 seconds. You can be the first person, you can be the last person, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Getting question 10.
Yes, as a group, you just head towards the end and the person who gets question 10 correct wins that money.
I know I've said this timeless.
But you're feeling it in your waters today. Is that what you're going to say?
I feel it in my waters, and no one's ever gone all the way. But that day could happen today. We could be about to witness history with Emma of Narrabeen.
Hello, Emma.
Good morning. Good morning.
Pressure.
No pressure.
No pressure.
I'm going to remember where I was when I spoke to you, Emma. That's how good I feel about this.
Let's just increase the pressure.
I'm jinxed.
You're not jinxed.
I think he's jinxed you, Emma.
That's negative self-talk, Emma.
So, Emma, we have 10 questions. We have 60 seconds. The minute you hesitate, the minute you're wrong, you're out, and someone takes your place. Stacks of people ready to go. Are you set?
Ready.
Emma, here we go. Question 1. What is celebrated on the 31st of October?
Halloween.
Question 2. The meat of a mature older sheep is called what?
Mutton.
Question 3. In what city would you find the Upper East Side?
New York.
Question 4. How many children does Princess Anne have?
2.
Question 5. What year did Anthony Collier compete in Australian Idol?
2006.
Gary's in Marion.
What year did Anthony Collier compete in Australian Idol?
Francis in St Clair.
What year did Anthony Collier compete in Australian Idol?
2002.
Kathy's in Erskineville.
What year did Anthony Collier compete in Australian Idol?
2005.
Jeff's in Glenwood.
What year did Anthony Collier compete in Australian Idol?
2004.
Question 6. Cobb's is a popular brand of what snack?
Popcorn.
Question 7. Who was George Clooney married to?
I assume...
Tony's in Croydon.
Who was George Clooney married to?
Ran out of time.
Tony.
Amal Alamuddin or Amal Clooney?
I thought Emma was going to do it.
Well, we got to question 7 today.
Jam Nation.
Well, we were discussing earlier how plants are the new pets. Pets are the new children, and plants are the new pets. Have I got that right?
Australian Crawl prophesied this. They said the garden's full of furniture, the house is full of plants.
Plants.
I'm speaking James Rain there.
Well, I almost understood you, so that can't be true. But what people are doing is they're naming their plants. They're getting people to look after them when they go on holidays. One guy who's a plant sitter said he's been asked to write affirmations and put them under a particular pot plant every day, to play music to them, to talk to them. I mean, I guess if you're a plant sitter, you think you're just going around to water them.
Sure.
But now there's this.
What if you're a plant sitter on one of those houses that you see on the ACA?
What do you mean?
Well, you know, and they've got,
man.
they've got all the lights and
Yeah,
stuff.
and the police are at the door.
I'm just minding these plants for this guy.
Have you ever had to do something within a job that you think, well, this is unusual?
One of the jobs many years ago, I used to move fridges for this dodgy company. You go into someone's house and then you take their fridge and they take it to the factory and they take the motor out and they spray paint it black and put it back into the fridge and then you take it back to the old
So
lady.
same dodgy motor, you say, hey, I fixed it.
Speaking of ACA, they surely should have been on ACA. But one day I was there and the boss said, what do you like at cooking? And I said, what do you mean? He goes, well, the girl, usually the secretary, cooks us lunch.
Oh,
and
that's bad enough.
So I'm sitting there.
And you had to cook everyone lunch.
Yeah, I'm cooking eggs.
Salads?
I made this. It wasn't bad, actually. They kind of liked it. It was like, I went to make an omelette, but it all busted up, so I turned it into a scramble.
Bubble and squeak.
Yeah, so I just chucked all sorts of crap in there and chopped up some spam and they seemed to enjoy it. So, and they gave me a lot. I got more praise for doing that than I did moving the fridges.
Wow.
Yeah, but I remember thinking, well, that's not part of my job description there. Cooking you guys lunch.
Yeah. When I was in my 20s, a friend and I were sort of associate producers, I guess, for film clips, a number of film clips, like told you about Flame Trees.
Yep, because you mucked that up.
Well, I mucked it up, that's right. I got a tape that still had time code on it. So when you watch the tape, the couple of members of the band are watching Jimmy sing in the window of a pub, and you can see the time code with tape over it.
Yeah.
That's my fault.
And also, didn't you film trees that you thought were flame trees, but they weren't?
They weren't. I don't know if they ended up in.
They were poplars.
Yeah. Oh, okay, why don't you just throw it all in my face?
The song's called Flame Trees. You could film a flame tree.
We just had carnations. That's all we could afford, the servo. But we did a film clip for Stephen Cummings, and it was filmed. Oh no, it wasn't. It was Mondo Rock.
Yep.
And it was filmed in
what song? Come Said the Boy.
No, I don't think so. It's earlier than that.
Summer of '81.
Maybe. But we had to film at a drive-in.
Cool World.
We had to film it.
I know the song.
With a drive-in.
Yeah, it's.
And our job was they wanted the boot,
Ryan,
the director.
Ryan, please, I had to Google, just YouTube.
Well, the director had to open. The director wanted a scene where the boot of the car opens and skinheads jump out.
Yeah.
And so my friend and I went to Paddington Markets to look for skinheads. They wanted 4 of them. What are the chances?
You can
4
buy
skinheads. And we had to go around and ask some skinheads, hello, and there I was dressed in my Laura Ashley with a singlet on. Hello, would you like to be in a film clip?
So you went to, how have I got to this stage in our relationship and I don't know this story? You went to Paddy's Markets to find 4 skinheads.
Yes. And we found them.
They're scary guys.
Yeah, we had to approach them and say, do you want to be in a film clip?
And what did
when
they
you get
say?
chatting to them, they were lovely.
And short of the whole Nazi tattoo and
Apart from that
racism
stuff,
and everything,
apart
but
from
other than that.
Apart from that.
Yeah. And they got...
They were nice. They turned up. There's a scene I don't know whether it ended up in, but we filmed it where the boot opens and they jump out.
Cool world. Is it cool world?
I've only made it to the drive-in stage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, look, he's got to...
movie.
Yeah, now he's going to watch a movie.
He's watching a movie.
Well, the Tribal Drum is bidding for, you want me to do what? The job edition.
Yeah.
That's not my job.
It's not my job.
What were you asked to do where you thought, that's weird or that's unusual? Have you had to buy the boss's mistress lingerie?
Oh, that sounds sexy. Can we get that call?
For a skinhead.
Can you tell me more about that one?
All right. You want me to do what? The job edition.
Jam Nation Podcast.
You think you know someone so well as I know you. I've known you for 1,000 million years.
What don't you know?
And I know before you did this, you used to be a producer on Many Things Ray Martin's show. You did Cold Chisel's Flame Trees film clip, which you kind of mucked up because you filmed flame trees and you didn't use the right videotape.
All that happened.
Yeah.
My friend's husband was a cinematographer for all the film clips. And so she and I were sort of the producers that got stuff together.
Also work with Nicole Kidman on something, a film clip for Mental as Anything? Was it Mental as Anything? There was something
It was an early film clip because that was when I was working at Simon Townsend's Wonderworld because all the cameramen and people who worked there had all gone to film school and they're all doing these really interesting side projects.
So
it was a great time.
The one that I'm just fascinated with is you were working with Mondo Rock circa 1984. You don't know the song, but you had to go and find 4 skinheads to be in a film clip.
All I remember is that it was filmed through the night at a drive-in and we had to arrange food for the band, we had to arrange this and that and whatever.
Yep.
And also one of the things, was we had to get 4 skinheads to jump out the back of a car.
We've got our top people. Well, Ryan has been looking and he's so far been distracted by drive-ins. So during the Pink song, he's been saying, what's a drive-in?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah, okay. So we'll be on that. But I love the idea of that. But in the meantime, the Tribal Drum is beating for, you want me to do what?
The job edition.
That's not my job.
We started talking about this because a man who was a plant sitter had to write positive affirmations and put them underneath the plants every day.
A bit weird. Hello, Nicole.
Good morning.
Hello, what was the job, Nicole?
It was back in the 80s. I was doing work experience as a Year 10 student in a bank. And I had to spread out money when people would bring in wet duffel bags full of wet, dirty money. I had to spread the money out on a clothes air dryer.
So how come the money was in a duffel bag and was all wet and muddy?
Well, I can't tell you too much, but I did grow up in a small country town that may or may not have featured in Underbelly.
Oh, here we go. I think we're talking about...
know what we're talking about.
A lot of oranges grow there.
Griffith. And
correct.
So you did a very early form of money laundering. You were washing and drying it.
Well, I didn't think there was anything odd about it at the time, but in hindsight, looking back on it, yes.
Fantastic.
Very dodgy.
It just seems...
That's amazing.
Sweet.
Get Nicole to do it. She's work experience Year 10. That's great.
Thanks, Nicole. Melita has joined us. Hello, Melita.
Yes, good morning to you both.
What did you have to do?
My story is also from the 80s when I was 15. I worked at a supermarket in the office doing the pays part-time. And there was a bomb scare and everyone was evacuated from the building, but the manager said to me and a few others, well, you have to help me look for the bomb.
That's part of your job.
Wow, at 15.
So because I was 15, I didn't even question it. I'm like,
okay, sure.
looking under the shelves and looking everywhere. So the police came and we also evacuated the building, and later my mum said to me, Malay, next time if there's a bomb scare, that's not your job, Dad.
No, not your job to find the bomb.
Find the bomb.
What did he do? Run outside? You go and find the bomb.
That's brilliant. Oh, I'm loving this. We're going to take more of your calls.
13 WSFM. We'll also get to the bottom of that film clip. I wonder. I've gone through. We've got the whole Mondo Rock YouTube back catalogue up. I'm gonna find this.
All right.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation
Podcast.
Bingo, bango, ready to go?
So ready to go.
Okay, let's do it.
Hello there. Perhaps you're a plant sitter and all you have to do is watch the plants, but no, you've got to sing to them and write them affirmation notes.
Yes. Maybe there are parts of your job where you go, well, I wasn't aware this was part of my job description.
Bombshell news from you earlier. You were a producer on film clips. So you did Cold Chisel's Flame Trees.
Yeah, we did some with Stephen Cummings.
You did one. Which song was that with Stephen Cummings?
Can't remember.
So
but
you
I had to go and get him a suit that had big shoulders. It was such a stressful job, and I was crushy on all the men.
Yeah.
So I didn't have a lot to. I had a lot to focus on.
Were you one of those to sit there and gush all over the star?
I wouldn't gush all over him, not in any way. I did a mental as anything one.
Which one?
No, that was Hey There You with the Sad Face. That one. And all my friends got in it except for me. Everyone got in it except for me. Even in Flame Trees. My boyfriend at the time was in it, and I had to stand outside the window holding the lights still.
He plays the young
local factory out of worker.
Just holding hands. Yeah. And there's you fuming outside the window.
Holding hands with another girl we worked with. Not me.
The bombshell that you dropped, though, you worked on with Mondo Rock, Australian band, on a film clip. You don't remember the song.
I don't remember the song. But I do know it was in a drive-in.
Yep.
And one of the things we had to do was to find 4 skinheads to jump out of the back of a car.
Yes.
So we went to Paddington Markets. I was dressed pretty much dressed like I was a reject from Spandau Ballet.
Yeah.
And not as pretty.
And you would have spoken so polite. Excuse me, Mr. Skinhead, can you come and be in this
pop clip? Would you like to be in a pop clip?
So, Gem I Ride during Sean's news we've been going through every Mondo.
I won't remember it just by the name.
So we've got Come See the Boy, No, Summer of 81, Cool World, State of the Art, No Time. And we think we've found it.
Yeah, I think I've got. Well, this one's in a drive-in.
So. Yeah, that's it. It was in a drive-in. Look how young Ross Wilson looks.
Modern Bop.
It might have been Modern Bop.
Okay, and what is there skinheads in it?
Hang on. Yeah, but it looks like they've got hair.
What a terrible song. There you go.
There's the skinheads getting out of the back of a car.
Well, they're the hairiest looking skinheads I've ever seen.
But there's 5 of them. Look how well I did.
They're all getting it right.
So I did a lot of work for that 1 nanosecond of a shot.
So you didn't film Flame Trees in Cold Chisel's Flame Trees. You filmed Poplars.
We got the wrong tree.
You're supposed to get skinheads, and you got guys that have got full heads of hair.
Oh, Brendan.
Oh, wait, there's another one.
Oh, here we go.
He's got a skinhead.
That's a...
He's skinheadish.
Blonde hair. That's a girl.
Oh, see? Anyway.
Gee, look at Ross's hair there.
Not one of their more popular songs.
I think that was when Mondo Rock was in decline.
Not my fault. The tribal drum is beating for. The tribal drum is beating for. You want me to do what? The job edition.
That's not my job.
Kim's joined us.
Hello, Kim.
How are you?
Very well. Thanks. What were you asked to do?
I was probably 17 years old, and it was probably my first full-time job, I think. I was working as a doctor's receptionist. One day his wife swallowed 2 iron tablets, and they've sort of got the coating on it, so when the coating's removed, they actually burn as they go down. They got stuck. So I had to grab his car, go and pick up him and his wife and the baby. He was left at the surgery. Take the wife down to have her x-rayed to make sure that these weren't blocking anything important. And all the while I had to hold on to this baby that screamed the whole damn time. And remember thinking that I don't get paid enough for this.
And you were 17?
I was 17. I probably shouldn't have been minding a child.
No.
I wasn't exactly a responsible 17-year-old.
And driving people in an emergency.
But, Kim, you did it. You did a good job. Good on you,
yep.
Kim. This
Everyone
country
survived, Kim.
was built on the backs of people like you. Russell's joined us as well. Hello, Russell.
Good morning. How are you?
Great.
What was the job, Russell?
Well, look, I was in my very early 20s and I was in mid-70s, and my senior, he wasn't God, but he sort of gave advice to God. And he rather fancied himself as a ladies' man, and and there were lots of very good-looking young ladies in the office, and he was actually having an afternoon delight with one of the girls in the office in some pub in, some hotel in Williams Street. And in any event, he used to phone me up and say, listen, Ray, Ron, he could never remember my name, get down here and pick me up. So I'd have to go and get his Ford Fairlane Deluxe LTD thing, whatever it was, and drive down to the city and pick him up and sit him in the back of the car grinning like a Cheshire cat.
Oh.
That's kind of, yeah.
Did you have to pick her up as well?
Dream. Sorry?
Did you have to pick her up as well?
Oh, yeah. She was there too. Yeah.
So
you
you just
go back to work.
You'd pick them up from the hotel where they'd had it off, and then drive them back to the office.
Yes. Yeah.
See?
Wow.
The stuff you could get away with in the olden days.
It just seems to be the 80s where all of this stuff
happened. You can't
happened.
do anything now.
Oh, you can't have an affair with your assistant and ask one of your workers to go and pick you up.
You can't go down to Paddy's Market and get 4 or 6 skinheads with hair. Oh, thank you.
Jam Nation.
Let's get on down to the Jonesy to Man of Arms for the pub test. Today, fake meat pizza. Does it pass the pub test?
Well, Domino's Pizza is coming up with, it's joining the fake meat trend, as they're calling it. I was in a restaurant in Melbourne a couple of months ago. And a girlfriend and I were at a restaurant. It was a fantastic looking restaurant, really hard to get into. It was where I was staying.
Yep.
And there was peri-peri chicken and all these things on the menu. And when the waiter came over, he said, just to let you know, we're completely plant-based. I said, what?
What?
Everyone else in that restaurant had sought out that restaurant because it was plant-based. We were horrified to find ourselves there. But they were replicating the texture and taste of other meals, but without meat. And I thought, I'm happy to eat vegetables. Don't pretend it's something else.
Well, I kind of... Part of me disagrees with you there, because if you go to a vegetarian restaurant, I go, I don't want to eat that. I don't want to
But
eat
if it's
broccoli.
shaped like meat, you'll eat it.
If it's shaped
if it
like
looks
meat.
like a schnitzel, you'll eat it.
Yeah, for sure. You get those little vegetarian meatballs. They're really yum. But I do think, Charlton Heston's movie, Soylent Green, and Soylent Green, it's in the future. This was filmed in 1970, this movie, by the way, and it predicts the future of 2022 where we're living now. And we're eating this thing called Soylent Green. There's no food that you can eat anymore. But as Charlton discovers...
You gotta tell them Soylent Green is people!
We're eating people!
We're not eating people. We're not eating people. It's fake meat. It's not humans.
How do we know? How
on
do
top
you know
of
what goes into
Well,
that?
maybe when you go and buy meat, it might be people. At least this is fake meat. This is actually backed by Bill Gates and other Silicon Valley heavyweights. It's the plant-based meat maker, Impossible Foods. They are now teaming with Domino's Pizza.
What do you think?
Look, if I wanted to have a vegetarian pizza, I'd have a vegetarian pizza.
No, 'cause
There's really nice options for a vegetarian
Is
pizza.
this reverso world? So I'm supporting fake meat and you're not.
Well, if I wanted veggies, I'd have the veggies. I don't need something that
A big
looks
plate of
like
vegetables.
meat.
What are you, Mr. Ed?
Talking about pizza.
Yeah.
I'm happy for a pizza that just has tomato and cheese and all that sort of stuff. Margarita without the ham. I'm happy for that. I don't have to have pretend meat on it. What do you think? Fake meat pizza. Does it pass the pub test?
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Podcast.
I want you to get up right now. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Go to your windows, open them, and stick your head out and yell, I am as mad as hell. I'm not going to take this anymore.
Let's get on down to the Jonesy to Man of Arms for the pub test. Today, fake meat pizza. Does it pass the pub test?
Domino has joined with Impossible Foods. This is backed by Bill Gates and other Silicon Valley heavyweights to deepen their expansion into Australia. Yes, they've teamed up with Domino's Pizza. There will now be a fake meat pizza. Domino's are joining the fake meat trend. How do you feel about fake meat on your pizza?
I don't mind fake meat. I don't mind it, that veggie roll and all that
But
sort
on
of
your
stuff.
pizza?
Well, I haven't had it yet.
But if you wanted a pizza that didn't have meat, just have a pizza that doesn't have meat. There are lots of them that don't have meat.
Yeah, but then you just got a boring vegetarian pizza.
And so you trick your brain into thinking it's meat?
Well, I find if I ate a meat lover's pizza, I just feel so salted and I wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning. Maybe a fake meat pizza might be better.
I think a lot of the fake meats are still going to make you feel like that, aren't they? I don't think they're not a natural alternative necessarily.
I might have to do more research.
Well, let's see what you think. Fake meat pizza, does it pass the pub test?
No, it doesn't pass the pub test. I can't deal with anything with a fake name. I feel like they're riding on the coattails of the well-established meat variety. If it's not meat, if it's kale, then call it a kale pizza.
I reckon the plant-based stuff is overrated. I've tried it. When my kids went veggie, I looked at it and I think it tastes mushy and whatever.
Everything's fake now. Nobody even looks how they really look. And fake meat, can't we just be honest? Why even call it fake meat? Call it what it is. Just call it a chemical pizza. The world's gone crazy.
Or is it like Soylent Green? Charlton Heston said it in
on.
1970 when he prophesied 2022.
You gotta tell them Silent Green is people!
You shouldn't play this.
We gotta stop
Because
'em.
people think, because Bill Gates involved, that we're eating human flesh.
That could be happening.
It
That's
is
a
not
thing.
happening. Stop it, Brendan.
Have you seen Jem Y. Rye? Where's he gone?
He's just there.
Yeah.
He's still...
Can I go there?
His head looks like a little T-bone chop.
Brendan, you're a broadcaster. You can't tell people that they're eating human flesh. Speaking of terrible food, we're about to go into the kitchen. For TikTok Tucker, I'm going to create the meal that broke Colin Fasnage.
Jam Nation!
You hungry?
Starving. It ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it.
Never fancied a mouldy, bacteria-infested slab of meat?
It's not a bad tucker, though.
Just fall off the bone.
That's what gets results.
Don't eat too much, though. Tends to give you diarrhea.
TikTok Tucker.
TikTok Tucker. And today, because I think you're a garbage guts, Brendan, and you would say the same thing.
None taken.
A lot of food that we present for TikTok Tucker, most people would heave at the thought of it. And you go, you know what? It's not bad. Today I'm going to cook something that nearly broke Colin Fasnage on his show Kitchen Nightmares last week.
Oh, that is so... Oh, my... You can't eat that. I can't eat that. In my culinary life, I've hit a new low. This is so bad. Banana, peanut butter and a burger. This is bad.
It's the Elvis burger.
Oh, you had me at burger.
It's the Elvis burger. I'm going to, so it's got...
So you're cooking now?
It's
We're
got
in the
bacon.
kitchen, by the
Yes,
way.
we're in the kitchen. I'm going to pop some bacon in.
I'll just put the fan on.
Oh, don't.
Why not?
I put some... Oh, because you won't be able to hear us. Okay, so bacon's sizzling away. I'm also going to put a hamburger patty in
Is that
there.
a handmade patty?
No. But you know what else I've got?
Where'd you get that from?
This is the thing, is I'm
it
going to
meat-based or
peel a
plant-based?
banana and slice it up, and I'm going to heat that up too. And I know you're not a fan of hot
I
fruit.
don't like hot banana.
Not many people do. What was wrong with Elvis? No wonder he died on the
you chop
loo.
it up into little bits?
I'm chopping the banana up because this has to go on the... So the burger will have peanut butter, it'll have bacon, it will have a
you're
meat
putting it all
patty,
together.
and it will have banana. So I've put them all in here, and we just cook all of that together. How are you feeling looking at that? You like it?
I don't like it.
Well, okay, well, let's turn the bacon. There we go. Oh, the bacon's cooking nicely, isn't it? That looks good. That's going to be nice on a burger. Would you agree?
Sure, without the banana.
Well, this is what Elvis ate.
And Colin Fasnage, when I watch that show, and I've seen when
He's Irish. He'll eat anything.
he eats the horf, the lips and the bum holes and the
and sometimes animals.
he eats, and that's not just the Channel 7 executives. He's negotiating a new deal, but he eats brains and
Of
all
course
that
he
junk.
does.
And he didn't like this.
He heaved at the thought of it. So when this is finally cooked,
Are you caramelising that banana?
I'm caramelising banana, whatever that is. And so we're going to put peanut butter on the burger, on the bun. Then you're going to have all of this yumminess, and you're going to see if you like it.
Okay, well,
When we return, I'll have plated up and we'll be ready to go.
So you're wrapping it all up now, are you?
Well, if you'd like to just stand here and watch banana cook, you're welcome.
Jam Nation!
Podcast. You hungry?
Starving. It ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it.
Never fancied a mouldy, bacteria-infested slab of meat?
It's not a bad tucker, though.
Just fall off the bone.
That's what gets results.
Don't eat too much, though. Tends to give you diarrhea.
Well, last week on My Kitchen Nightmares, Colin Fasnage was confronted with Mama Joe's Diner in Wallerawang, and something that was on their menu was the Elvis burger, and Colin couldn't handle it.
You can't eat that. I can't eat that. In my culinary life, I've hit a new low.
And he eats offal.
Well, it's awful. You'll eat anything. So let's see what you
Not
make of it.
necessarily. I'm of that era where you eat something that's presented to you. Oh,
well,
jeepers.
what I'm doing
You're
here...
putting peanut butter on
I'm
that
putting
bun.
peanut butter on a bun.
That's the natural peanut butter. I've noticed the natural peanut butter is more runny.
Do you like that or not? Or you're just saying words that have no meaning?
I'm just commenting as you're making this.
It's quite runny.
I don't know why you get so jazzed.
It stayed on the bun.
You don't do both sides of the bun?
Okay, let's put peanut butter on both sides of the bun. Let's check it's peanut butter, shall we?
Okay.
That brown stuff I'm smearing, don't tempt me.
Why do you get so jazzed?
Because you're so bossy.
Well, how am I bossy? I'm just asking questions.
All right, so
because this is radio,
okay.
people can't see what's happening, so
I'll
I'm
tell you what's
explaining.
happening. I'm putting peanut butter on a bun. Because I wasn't aware I was on radio. I thought I was at the shops doing a demonstration at Coles. So what we do now...
You'd be great.
Let me construct this burger.
You, at those Coles things, you'd be saying, okay, you're going to buy that or just to eat it?
Yeah. Well, one of those and a toothpick and you're out. Now, here we go. I've put peanut butter on the bun.
Now, that is a meat patty that you haven't made earlier.
No, this is the meat patty that you and I cooked together in the kitchen.
Yep.
And
but
now...
is that
What? Oh, come on.
But you didn't make it from mince yourself.
No, I didn't mince myself. It's not from my body parts.
No, what I mean is...
I don't know. It was a patty. And now I'm adding some bacon. Now, this is the bit that may confront people, and it's caramelized cooked banana. It smells delicious, and this is what the Canadians have on pancakes. I don't know why everyone gets jazzed.
Well, Colin, he said it was the worst thing. It was the lowest ebb in his culinary career.
Well, let's see.
And as I said, he eats offal. He eats brains, he eats livers, kidneys.
He's
like
a serial killer. Now you mention it, he's weird.
You know, why is he out in the streets?
Do you want me to cut it in half?
Could you please, Mum?
I've got a very blunt knife.
Are you doing it diagonally or across?
Oh, who does a hamburger diagonally? And is it possible on a round burger bun? All right, Brendan, over to you.
Thanks, Mum. Well, the Elvis burger. Colin said it was the worst thing he ever ate in his life.
I reckon it looks pretty good. Sniff it again.
I don't like the banana smell, but I like the burger smell, so... Oh, no. Oh, no. No.
No?
No. No. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh.
Are you kidding? It's the first thing you've ever spat out.
Yeah.
What's bad? Which bit's bad?
There's a banana. How can they sell that? That is...
Elvis ate it.
No, he didn't.
He's still alive, isn't he?
He had fool's gold. He had a cob loaf with bacon and bacon fat.
No, he had
coffee.
banana on it, didn't he?
And he had deep-fried banana, but he didn't have it all together. No.
Really?
That's no dice from Jonesy.
You hungry?
Starving. It ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it.
Never fancied a mouldy, bacteria-infested slab of meat?
It's all about ducking it.
Just fall off the bone.
That's what gets results.
Don't eat too much, though. Tends to give you diarrhea.
Let me have a taste. No.
No, so it's like someone spewed in your mouth. Oh, yuck.
I've had to spit it into a bowl because there's no bin. You've hogged the bin with your spittle.
Oh, well, Colin, you are right. It's the banana. The banana F's it up.
Yuck. It's all stuck around my teeth.
Don't bother making it.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation
Podcast.
Last time we spoke to our next guest, he was running around town trying not to get fired by Lord Alan Sugar. But he's got a fabulous new album. It's his 8th studio album. Have a listen to the new single by Anthony Callea called Heaven. Love it.
Anthony's looking at us right now, and this is easy to do good listening face, because sometimes you got a song and you're listening to it and it's not vibing on you, and the artist is sitting there looking at you. But see, that's a face of pure enjoyment.
We love that song. Hello.
Oh, good morning. Thank you. It's always hard listening to your own music because that's the awkward look in your face.
How did you select this song? How did the whole process come about for this album?
I wrote this song. So, yeah, there's 11 new tracks on this album, and I've co-written each and every one of them. I've co-produced them. I've vocal produced my vocals. It's my 8th studio album. It's the first one in 18 years that I have done totally on my own without a record label. Wow. So this is all me. It's been a very full-on process the last year or so pulling this together, and I wanted to do this on my terms. I'm turning 40 this year, and I wanted this music to reflect where I am as a person. And you know what? Life and love is complicated, and I wanted to share that through music and this album definitely reflects that and a lot more.
Do you feel nervous when this comes out? Is it like releasing your baby? Everyone can now see your vulnerable side. How does it feel when new music's coming out?
Absolutely not. I think for the first time ever, I've been the most excited about releasing music because this is totally me, and I'm owning it to the nth degree, and I could not be more proud of these tracks. It's, music that I've written recently, but then there's music that I've been sitting on since I was like 23, 24. And, obviously throughout the past 18 years, there's been ups and downs, but I wanted this album now to reflect me as a 40-year-old. And so I wanted it to be my music. And I've also, for the first time ever in 18 years, I've re-recorded The Prayer, but I've done an acoustic reimagined version of that. And so that finishes off the album for track 12.
Oh, nice.
And it's something that I wasn't planning on doing, but then I went, you know what, I've never re-recorded this before, and I want to interpret it now as a 40-year-old, not as a 21-year-old.
Sure, and it must be hard when you do an album yourself and you're funding everything, because you've got to do everything. You've got to fund the film clip, you've got to fund the catering. You'd be looking at those dancers. Hey, you guys, no eating. You're not eating anything.
You know what? This album for me, I sort of started with a bit of a spreadsheet, and then I sort of just ripped it up and threw it out the window. It's not about making money, this album. I've definitely spent a bit, but I'm really fortunate to be in a position to be able to release the music and do the music and do it the way that I want to. And yeah, for me, this is definitely not about money. This is about sharing my music and celebrating turning 40.
And, it's amazing. 8th studio album, The Sliding Doors. When you first auditioned for Idol, did you ever picture that this was in your destiny? If you hadn't auditioned, would you have had this ride somehow?
Who knows? That's the thing. I was, I'm forever grateful for that platform. That was 18 years ago, and I've been really lucky to be able to do what I do every day and wake up and 18 years later still call myself a singer and still be able to tour constantly. I've been very fortunate, but with that comes a lot of hard work. And, my dad taught me very early on that if you want something, make sure that you work for it and don't expect anything handed to you on a silver platter. So that's what I do every day. And I'm a hustler.
You got to hustle. Got to hustle. And don't take no for an answer too quickly. Yeah.
Are we going to see a tour with these songs?
Next year I am planning on quite a few shows around the country, but I am kicking it off this weekend with a launch concert in Melbourne. And then, I will definitely be announcing more dates next year.
This is so great. It's always great to talk to you, and it's unfortunate that Celebrity Apprentice is not coming back, because I managed that it's not coming back. So
Isn't it?
no, it's gone. It's
resting.
Well, I was hoping to get you and me on there, because I want to
never going to happen.
I want to be the next Will and Woody. I thought that would be we'd be destined
from someone that's gone through it. I don't think the two of you need to go through that. It's all good.
Hard work.
That's all. It's too much hard work. I'd rather put out an album. Anthony Clear's brand new single, Heaven, is available now, and we're looking forward to their new album coming out. When is the actual album coming out? It's out now, isn't it?
The album is out this Friday.
The album is dropping this Friday. Go and do yourself a favour, as Molly would say. Anthony, it's so great to talk to you.
You too. No, thanks for the chat, and take care.
You take care too.
Jam Nation. Everybody shout. Come on now, sing out. It's time for the goodies get together.
As we head towards the end of the year, don't forget that we have a prize for our favourite ghoulie. $20,000 cash, a year's supply of chocolate from Daryl Lee. If something gets you ghoulies, call our hotline, 9061 7984.
What have we got?
I'm a professional driver on the road at the moment, and can you please, if you can't drive, get off the road, and if you can't do the speed limit, go in the left-hand lane, please. I'm frustrated.
I think he's talking to you.
Does he mean to people who are going under the limit?
Yeah.
Maybe he is talking to me. What else have we got?
Talking to you.
When there's a staff event on in the kitchen, like a morning tea, or, for example, we're having a Halloween event in the office this week, and no one wants to get around it, and they don't want to dress up, and they don't want to come to the morning tea. It's a free morning tea, and I just hate that. I just think, just come along, have some fun, good for culture,
I'm looking at Jonesy's face.
Time wasting.
You're not into office culture.
You come to work, do work. Don't stand around goofing off in the kitchen, oohing over cake and dressing up in stupid Halloween costumes.
Oh, Brendan, you're Scrooge.
Yeah,
you're the office Scrooge.
I'm sure there's people at this place that don't do any work. They just goof off all day.
I'm looking at him.
Out with the bad, in with the good. We do research, okay? That's what we do.
Well, I'm going to do in inverted commas, research.
Out with the bad, in with the good. If you tipped out, doesn't matter. You can always call the hotline number 90617 It's 3 to 9.
Our favourite caller email, a Facebook friend, wins $300 to spend at Bay Vista, world-famous desserts at Bay Vista, Parramatta and Brighton Sands.
You also get the Jonesy Amanda tea towel and fridge magnet with our little dolly heads.
Sometimes you have to do jobs at work that aren't in your job description. We were talking earlier about how people now get plant sitters. Plants are the new pets. One plant sitter said he had to write affirmations, positive affirmations, and put them under the pot plant every day.
What we learned about you, that you worked on the film clip for Ross Wilson's Modern Bop, and you had to go and find 4 skinheads
at Paddington Markets. And I did.
You did. And you had to put them in a boot and they jumped out of the boot.
Because it was we filmed it at a drive-in. They had to jump out of the boot of the car.
If you want to do some research and look on YouTube, you can see that film clip.
You complained that the skinheads had hair.
Well, it's a skinhead.
Well, you know.
Come on.
Come on. I was dressed in my Laura Ashley outfit. Like I was going to say, sorry, do you mind shaving your head?
What about Melita, though?
Yes, she had to really go above and beyond.
When I was 15, I worked at a supermarket in the office doing the pays part-time, and there was a bomb scare and everyone was evacuated from the building, but the manager said to me and a few others, well, you have to help me look for the bomb. Because I was 15, I didn't even question. I was looking under the shelves and looking everywhere. Police came and we also evacuated the building, and later my mum said to me, Malay, next time if there's a bomb scare, that's not your job.
Yeah, so the manager's outside the building with the loud holler, have you checked under the cupboard?
And it's a 15-year-old. She'd be looking like a bomb that you'd see in the Roadrunner, a round one with a wick on the top.
Righto, you two. That's enough.
Well, we're going to be back this evening, 6 o'clock for Jam Nation. Bill Weaver's up next with free fuel to give away with Beat the Bowser.
Good day to you.
See ya.
Well, thank God that's over.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Wipe the tears, baby, from your eyes.
Catch Jonesy and Amanda's podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
One swallow brings in your attention. Goodbye.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation
Podcast. Catch up on what you've missed on the free iHeartRadio app.